Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today I'm playing for the game Radio from Beyond, which is a visual novel anthology where the radio host will tell us 3 tales, each filled with monsters and mysteries.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show! My name is Theodore, and today I will be your host. You're listening to the Radio from Beyond. It's 6 o'clock now, and we are starting our first Halloween episode. But before that, we'll have a short commercial break. Gas Mask Christie brings some fresh air to everybody. If you use it every day, none of the dangerous fumes will ever harm you. It will also be effective in case of a nuclear apocalypse. Order Christie now at a special price of $66.60 with the promo code REG and get a free filter.
What a steal! Only $66 to survive the nuclear apocalypse.
Welcome back. It's still me, Theo. Today I'll tell you 3 little thematic stories. The name of the first story is Mark and the Little Monster. It will tell us about the boy who was afraid of the monster that lived under the bed. Imagine a little minimalistic room with bare walls and a small dim light bulb hanging in the center, which emits so little light that it is half dark there. Unluckily, the bed of the boy named Mark was in the darkest corner of that room, and the light barely reached that corner. One night, Mark's parents were away, so he was left completely alone. Mark tucked himself cozily in the bed and was going to sleep until his parents returned, but he felt that he needed to go to the toilet.
So are we sure Mark is completely alone? I see something under that bed there.
The boy was trying to hold it in for quite a long time, but he was starting to feel that he's unable to ignore the urge. In this case, parents would definitely scold him. Mark had nothing to do but to leave his bed, his safe space, which was protected from the monster. He had to step on the cold floor with his feet. And it was exactly what the monster was waiting for, so he could grab his little leg and never let him go away.
Smart monster. Aim for the ankles.
That was a tough choice for the boy. He couldn't decide. Was he afraid more of the shame than of the monster?
Daddy always says that monsters don't exist, and that it is all silliness and nonsense, which was made up to scare other people. But I've seen it. I've seen those scary eyeballs under the bed. I'm sure it's hiding there and waiting for my parents to leave. So I am alone and it can swallow me. It's true, I'm not lying. When Mummy and Daddy will come back, they will only find my bones left. Then they will regret and understand that they were wrong. Oh, Mark, very optimistic. I'm sure the monster will eat the bones as well. But what about me? I will already be gone by that time. I don't want to prove the truth at the cost of life. Mark was wondering what to do for quite a while, and then he came up with the smartest solution he could possibly think of. He took a deep breath to concentrate, and then made a running jump from the bed, reaching the door of the bathroom. After that, he quickly shut up the door from the other side. A few minutes later, Mark realized that he didn't plan everything. He had to return to his warm and cozy bed now. But how can he do it if the monster is waiting behind the door, ready to grab him as soon as he comes out? The only thing a 10-year-old boy could think of was to take a mop as a weapon. You know what? I like you, kid. You're smart. Oh! And a good job you grabbed that mop then. As expected, the creature was waiting for the boy behind the door. Mark had nothing else to do but to defend himself. He started to swing the mop, trying to hit the monster, The creature ran away to the bed and squeezed under it. Oh, I feel bad now. I mean, it never attacked us, so it might be a friendly monster. Did I just fight it back? The boy thought. Mark ran quickly to the bed, still keeping his weapon. I've made it to hide in the corner. I've shown it who's the boss in this house. Suddenly, Mark heard a whine from under the bed. Is it crying? It can't be true. The monster is trying to trick me. It wasn't able to fight me in a fair battle, so it decided to cheat me. Mark hit the floor to remind the monster who is the winner. Listen to me carefully. You're better to get out from under the bed and go elsewhere while I'm kind. Otherwise, you will regret it. Mark didn't expect the monster to do as he said, but suddenly the creature squeezed itself out from under the bed. Now the boy was able to see it in more detail. Aww. I'm not gonna lie, he looks incredibly cuddly. And yes, I do understand he's got rather sharp teeth, but still. You aren't as scary as I thought.
Wait, don't touch me. I just want to make friends with ya.
Like I'll believe you, man-eating monster.
Man-eating? What do you mean? How could you say this stuff to me?
The boy was puzzled while looking at the furry substance with a funny voice. Huh? So you didn't want to eat me?
No way! Did you even see me? I'm teeny weeny. How could I do so?
So, when you grow up, you'll eat me, won't you?
Well,
They were silent for a few seconds.
no!
Your hesitation tells me you're lying. Mark didn't believe it, but he decided to give the strange creature a chance. So, what are you?
I've no idea. I just live under the bed. What do you want from me?
I want you to answer. So, how do you end up living here?
I was always living here. How did you end up living here?
My parents brought me here.
So, you're an invader. You broke into my territory and started to beat me with a stick.
What? No! It's our house. Wait, are you trying to avoid my question? What are you?
I'm a dog. Woof woof. See? Happy now?
Very. I am very happy now. You are my pet.
You are asking a hell of a difficult question. What about you? Can you tell me who you are?
I'm Mark. I'm 10 years old.
That doesn't tell me anything. What exactly are ya?
A human.
Never heard of that. Who is a human?
Well, we are. Intelligent creatures.
Oh, I see. You're definitely an intelligent chap.
What do you want from me?
It's me who should be asking this. Who are you? Who are you? I'm a monster from under the bed. Children like you don't need to know more. You're better to apologize for calling me man-eater.
Wait. If you know what children are, you definitely know what humans are. You are so just messing with me. No way, you're scary. And you're throwing children into panic.
Oh, I'm so offended. Then maybe I better go off.
Just go if you want. The boy was sitting on the bed, still keeping the mop in his hands. He was looking at how the odd creature was going towards the door. Wait, parents said not to open the door while they're away. And it is locked anyway.
How am I supposed to leave then?
I'm afraid you can't.
Wow, how intelligent you are. So, where did you come from? I didn't see you a week ago.
Oh, it's a long story. I don't know everything, but my parents said we are moving.
Sounds weird. You didn't tell me everything, did ya?
I would like to know more. but parents always tell me you will understand as you grow up. So annoying. Why can't they just tell me?
I'll trust ya, but I'll kick you out if I learn that you are hiding something from me.
A minute ago you wanted to leave.
I just wanted to check whether you're worth trusting.
You're strange. By the way, what's your name?
I don't have a name. You're the first who asked me about it.
Well, then, I will call you Timmy.
What a stupid name.
They were talking for several hours. Mark forgot that he wanted to sleep. He didn't even bother about his parents, who would scold him after returning. The boy didn't care, as today he had found a new friend, and nobody else has ever had a friend of that kind.
Did you hear it? What a hairy sound.
I did. It should be my parents. They've returned.
Oh, then I'd better leave.
Wait, where are you going? The question wasn't answered. Mark's new friend disappeared. It seemed that there was no monster here before. Wait, are you guys my parents? What's with the hazmat suits? The door was opened the next moment, and two people wearing protective suits and gas masks entered. Oh wait, are they going to be the Christine gas masks that we had the advert for? Why don't I get one? Mummy, did you bring anything tasty?
Of course. But weren't you supposed to be in bed?
Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened when you were away. I'm not afraid of the monster anymore. Well, what happened? You seem to be getting older. Maybe I did, but that's not the reason. I've become friends with it. The parents looked at each other with confusion. They thought that the boy had just made up an imaginary friend because of loneliness and fear of darkness. You don't believe me. It's always like that. The boy hated when parents looked at him as if he was a little inexperienced child because it was making him embarrassed. He really wanted to convince his parents that he was right. Timmy, show up, please. He is just shy and afraid of you. For a fair reason, you do have a mighty big gun there. Mark was getting more and more upset with every second of waiting. He even started to believe that there was no monster, and it was all in his imagination. Embarrassed, Mark returned to his bed. The boy couldn't fall asleep, even though there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. He felt betrayed. Mark's heart was torn by sorrow as he started to believe that it was nothing more than his imagination. Ah, so now you show up, Timmy. Timmy came out of his place the next day as soon as his parents left home. You betrayed me!
Sorry, bro. I was kind of afraid of your parents. They're flipping terrifying in those masks.
It is you who is terrifying.
It's just appearance, you know. Unlike me, they have weapons.
Does anyone want to point out he has mighty sharp teeth? They can be classed as weapons. They wouldn't have hurt you. You are my friend.
I'm not so sure. Didn't you tell me your parents don't tell you everything and don't take you seriously?
What do you mean?
Stereotypes, bro. They think you don't understand anything as you're a silly kid. In this case, what would they think of me? A monster, a beast, a man-eater, same as you did.
Okay, I got you, but what should we do then?
Nothing. Let's just enjoy ourselves while they're not here. Maybe at some point something will change, but not today.
Alright, what should we do now?
Any ideas?
We can play a card game.
What?
I'll teach you now. The boy was trying to explain the rules of the game for more than an hour, but the monster couldn't understand why it should follow them. You can't beat my 8 card with a 7. It's not even the right suit.
What a stupid game. I know a better one.
Then tell me.
We look at every single corner of the house and try to find something yum.
My parents will kill me for it.
Just say that the monster has done it.
They'll definitely think I'm crazy.
Okay, in this case, the loser will have to clean up the mess.
These two were having fun while Mark's parents were away. Surprisingly, the boy has lost. Timmy knew where adults hide chocolate better than Mark.
Hey, they're coming!
I'm definitely gonna get blamed for the mess then. Just stay for a while, so I will show you to my parents for them to believe me. There was no answer. The boy was alone in the room and his face was all in chocolate. Here you are. I have got you. You can't say that it was all done by the imaginary monster this time. But it's this. Sorry. Glad you have admitted that you've done it. The parents didn't scold him too much for eating the hidden chocolate, but still Mark was very upset, as he couldn't prove that he was telling the truth. The creature, which is seen only by him, does it exist? What could it be if it's not his imagination? The boy remembered that he had some book about supernatural creatures. That is where he could find some. Timmy, I know who you are.
Who I am?
I thought that you were a baby at first, but you're Nomicon.
What the devil is this?
The spirit of the house. It explains a lot. It says in the book that it is invisible, but those with a pure soul can see it. I definitely have a pure soul, so no wonder I can see you.
Ah, spirit. Do I have any kind of abilities then?
No, there is nothing about it. Actually, it's a bit strange. Here it says that you're a kind spirit, while in the other sentence it's told that you're an evil demon. This book is so confusing. I would have looked it up on the internet. Sadly, we still didn't manage to establish the connection.
Half spirit. I kinda like it.
The boy didn't want these happy days to end, and like Forrest, he didn't know the magical word to stop this moment. One day, Timmy and Mark were having a good time, and therefore they didn't hear the sound of the door opening. Mark's parents were terrified. Their faces were not seen, as they were wearing masks, but it was clear that they were shocked. The father clenched his shotgun in his hands. Mark, get away from that beast! The boy didn't have time to realize what had happened. His father had shot the monster. Aw, poor Timmy. No! Timmy! Timmy!
Wow, such a dramatic ending. Humans were always afraid of those who are different.
Wait, I need more context. So, why were the parents in the gas masks? Why did they lock me in my bedroom? You can't leave me on suspense like this.
How would you act in such a case when your child is playing with a strange dark substance? I would have definitely shot it. Twice. To kill it for sure, because we're living in a dangerous time.
Nah, we make friends with monsters in this household.
So, the idea of the story is not to make friends with monsters, as they won't live for long. Or you will be the one who won't live for long, if you're unlucky. We will have a short commercial break before the second story. Chocolate Bars Green River. Happiness to your child. You can buy these eco-friendly chocolates with the promo code RIDGEWAY for only $6.66 per pack of 6 bars.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. Everything is to do with the 666, huh?
It's still me, Theo. It's 7 o'clock now, so let's continue our special program of Radio from Beyond. The name of the second story is The Lost Anna. It will tell us about a girl who went deep into a dark forest in search of a legendary flower. There was a marigold growing growing in the very dark forest, where neither a sunshine ray nor a raindrop could reach. The plant was hoping that somebody would find it and take it away from this frightening place. But nothing has changed as days have passed. The marigold was becoming more hopeless, and therefore it started to lose its color. It became overwhelmed with hate for the world, so it turned into a black flower. This is the story of the marigold of 100 curses, a legendary flower which gives the power to curse all enemies of its owner.
I think I like this flower.
Where is this stupid flower? I've scratched all my legs already. At least I have put on some jeans. But they have become ripped. Maybe it's even better. They look more stylish now.
A girl named Anna was struggling to make her way through the dense forest. She was looking for a legendary flower. Why would the girl need something so horrible? What has made her wander in the woods looking for a mysterious flower?
I hope this plant is worth it. Just let me find the marigold and I will make them regret about insulting me. Silly Anna believes in fairy tales, ha ha. We will see who will laugh when you lose all your hair or turn into toads. I haven't decided yet what would be more fun.
Oh, I get the feeling that this flower is going to do more than just make them lose their hair.
Silly Anna believes in fairy tales. Is it an echo? No, it's impossible. Who is here? Ooh, I'm a scary monster, and I will eat you. Huh?
Oh my god, you're adorable. Oh, do you know who you remind me of? You remind me of that Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is it Karibo? I think it's Karibo. That's who you remind me of.
Ta-da!
A little fluffy creature with wings appeared in front of the girl. Anna has never seen such a thing neither in children's encyclopedia nor in the Red Book.
What kind of a boogeyman are you? Such an impolite child. In this case, I won't help you. How are you going to help me? I wanted to help find your marigold. So, you know something about it? Sure, but I won't tell you anything. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, you're a baby monster, aren't you?
Oh, I'm so sorry to disrespect you, forest spirit. That sounds better. If you beg me on your knees, then I will definitely forgive you. No way, I will find it by myself then. I'm just kidding, don't you understand? If you could possibly know how much I want to stuff your face, you're talking just like my goddamn classmates. A girl's always allowed to swear. Parents don't hear it anyway. And don't change the topic of our talk.
The creature started to blink to look cuter.
I'm the hunker. By the way, let me help you to find a flower, and then you'll forgive me for teasing you. All right, I won't add your name to my curse note. Do you have one?
The girl took a notebook from her backpack. There was a neatly written, "My cola." While making fun of me, he choked on his own saliva. Yuck him, while laughing so much that his eyes fell out of their sockets. Marina, her tummy bursted and all her guts fell out. Wait, you have a legitimate death note, don't you?
Oh, tempura! Oh, Moors! What? I'm saying that you have a very big imagination. Oh, that's right. It's because I've read many books.
Gohunka flew forward, moving its wings faster. The girl went after him.
So, what are you?
Some kind of forest fairy?
What do you mean? Haven't you heard of kahunkas before? What kind of books were you reading if you don't know it? I am a forest spirit.
And that's all you were going to tell me?
What else do you want? I like chocolate. I don't like stupid questions.
The girl took her backpack and started looking for something in it. Do we have some of the eco-friendly chocolate?
What are you doing?
Anna took a chocolate bar and gave it to the spirit. Take it. I have many of them. I was saving my pocket money for a month to buy stuff for my trip. I have enough chocolate for 3 days.
You were quite serious about it.
Kahunka grabbed the chocolate bar from her hands and used its sharp teeth to tear the wrapper off. Where did you learn about the marigold?
Kahunkas have also heard this legend about the marigold. We know where it is, but we can't get to that place.
Why?
Well, we are kind spirits, while this flower is growing in the darkest part of the forest, which we don't have access to.
So, why is a kind spirit helping me with the curse?
Because I'm helping you to find a flower. Isn't it a kind deed? I don't care how you will use it later. It's not my business. And how could I know what you are going to do with it?
You know, by that same logic, I could be someone's getaway driver, and I could just defend myself saying I wasn't trying to help them do a crime, I was just getting them from one destination to another. It's not my fault what they did before getting in my car. Do you think it would hold up in court?
Maybe you are going to destroy it, so nobody else can use it.
You have quite extraordinary understanding of kindness.
Now, it's you, humans, who have an extraordinary understanding of it. You are prejudiced. You accuse whole nations of breaking the law and committing crime. At the same time, you may defend and advocate maniacs, as they couldn't be guilty. It's the society who made them who they are now. You have to take responsibility for your actions, girl.
Anna didn't understand what the spirit was trying to tell her. It wasn't important. It was enough to nod and pretend that she agrees, so it will bring her to what she is looking for.
What did those children do for you to make you so mad at them?
I don't know where to start. Calling me names, making fun of my ideas and thoughts, forbidding me to talk, lying, telling other classmates and teachers to be against me. Isn't it enough? I mean, for murder? Potentially not.
Enough to be punished?
Yes, you understand me. Actually, only you do. Even my parents tell me. Don't let them provoke you. Ignore them. Then they will leave you alone. How naive.
Sure, you should have beaten them straight after the first attempt to mock you.
Are you sure you're a kind spirit?
Kindness isn't necessarily related to pacifism. You have to know how to defend yourself and protect things that are important for you.
Yeah, thank you, Kahunka. Now I'm sure I'm moving in the right direction. The landscape has changed its colours to less pleasant ones. The leaves turned from fresh green to toxic purple. The birds didn't sing anymore. It seems that there was no sound in that place. Oh, I think I like this part of the forest. Kahunka? The girl realized that she was standing alone, surrounded by this worrying landscape, and there was no Kahunka anywhere. Kahunka, what shall I do? Where should I go? For just a moment, the girl became very upset. She decided to trust Kahunka, but she was hoping that it would show her the way to what she desired, but she didn't expect to be left alone in the forest. There's no time to panic. What did Kahunka say? It said that it doesn't have access to this part of the forest, so I have to walk the rest of the way by myself now. The girl tried to be as brave as she could. She made a step forward through thickets. Luckily, she didn't have to look for the marigold for a long time. It was growing in an empty meadow. The flowers seemed to be very lonely, forgotten and godforsaken. The girl picked the flower without wasting time.
Great! I have the marigold now!
Oh, dark hunger! Suddenly, the ground where the marigold was growing started to move as if there was a mole. The creature that appeared in a moment actually looked like a mole, except it had wings and sparkling eyes.
Kahunga? You recognize me, my dear? But you said you can't get here. As well as you can't. It's a horrible place. Everybody should keep away from here. But I was forced to stay here for decades. Thanks to you, I finally can leave.
Where are you going to go, and why?
I'm going to curse hundreds and hundreds of human souls.
But
you are Kahunga, a kind spirit, aren't you? I'm the cursed marigold, and you have set me free. You are my hero. I'm grateful, so don't worry. You won't be cursed.
But...
Good night, my dear. Everything will be over as you wake up.
Is it bad that I still find Kahunga rather adorable? As Kahunga, no, the marigold, said its last words, it went up and disappeared in the sky, leaving Anna unconscious and lying in the meadow.
There are rumors that this is how the apocalypse started, but I don't believe in such silly stories. Marigold? Seriously? Just look at this fluff ball. How could it possibly be the angel of the apocalypse?
Wait, do we think all these stories are connected? So the apocalypse is going wide, that's why the parents are in the hazmat suits and has locked the kid away?
It has been a long time since everything started. So why didn't anybody manage to find it? Why did it happen to that girl? And the most important, why was Anna able to see it if it can't leave the cursed meadow? I have many questions about this story. But let us not forget that it is a Halloween celebration day, so we are better to talk about something more pleasant. It's 8 o'clock now, and the last story for today is The Lonely Dan. But we will have a short commercial break before. Smart Lock Fritzl, take care of the safety of your house. Use the promo code Philadelphia to protect your dwelling for just $666.
Excellent! I'm sure only the devil will be able to enter after that.
So, let's start our last story, which is my favorite one. There was a dark, quiet room. Only the monitor brought some light in there. Only the mouse sounds could be heard. A boy with headphones in a black hoodie was sitting with his back curved. Hands holding a weapon were seen on the monitor.
Damn! The boy was killed in the last round of the game. His team had lost. Dan wanted to throw the mouse into the wall. Despite this, the boy managed to control his anger. He started to visit a psychotherapist recently, and it seemed to help. He looked up at the time. As he calmed down, 12 o'clock, or in other words, midnight, the time when one day starts and another one ends. Time for sleep. Dan lived in a house with an upper floor. His working space, where he was usually playing games, was on the first floor, while his bedroom was on the ground floor. He went downwards and checked whether the entrance door was closed. It was part of his night routine. He was kind of a paranoia. Today he didn't need to check the door. It was enough to step on the ground floor to feel the slight touch of cold wind. The door was half opened. But how? And why? It could have happened that he forgot to lock the door with the key. But how could he leave the door open? It was impossible. I'm guessing we live alone, right? An impulse went through the body. He started to feel his heart beat. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. The fear started to gain more and more control over his mind. Did someone open the door? It would be the end if it happens. The end of his life. There's no time to panic. The boy managed to find courage to come quickly to the metal door, which led to the basement. Dan pulled the door. It was closed. Suddenly he heard some noise. The boy tried to hit the source of the noise without seeing it. Aww, it's just an adorable black cat. What? A cat? I was so afraid. It's just a cat. Oh, don't worry, I didn't mean to hurt you. The cat was not going to calm down. Dad decided to cut some sausage and give it to the grey animal in order to apologize. Can you forgive me now? The cat didn't answer, as expected, but it was keen about the treat, and so it started to have its dinner. The boy looked at the cat for a few minutes, and then decided to come closer and tried to gently touch it. The cat quickly forgot how Dan insulted it and started to caress his hand. That's better. He took the cat into his hands and also grabbed the keys from his pocket to open the metal door, which led downstairs. I want to introduce you to somebody. I'm sure you'll make friends with her. Dan had to deal with another door for a whole minute after he went downstairs. This lock is so inconvenient, and the fact that I have a cat in my hands makes it even worse.
A stupid creature! What do you think you're doing?
Oh! Hi there! No, I just realised we never got his name, so I've decided the narrator. He's called Damien now.
Crap. Can anybody hear me? Damn you shaky creature. To say goodbye. Yourself. And loved ones. Forget about the radiation. Inside.
Radiation, huh?
Monsters like the story. But real men hop right onto ledge with a shotgun in their hands. You were looking beyond. Don't it's your story. You will hear. We're lucky enough to stay alive.
I do like that last story. So wait, did the cat manage to open the door, or do we think Damien just left it open?
This brainless cat has broken my radio.
Then,
My name is Sia. I told you hundreds of times not to call me that name.
sorry.
That's all. I don't know whether anybody has heard it except you. Anyway, I think it was quite fun.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Why did you say that the third story is autobiographical?
Because it is. That was literally what I felt that night.
Duh,
Didn't you say that you like it?
not all of it. The story about the girl was actually incredible. The first one was not bad, but the third one, there was still some space for improvement.
That's true. The cat could become Eldritch Horror and try to eat your face. That would definitely improve the story.
It's hard to write when the only references I have are a gas mask instruction, a manual for installing smart locks, and a chocolate bar wrappers, which I'm sick of.
By the way, there are only a few chocolate bars left. We'll have to go outside to restock our supplies.
Gosh, that's what I was afraid of. We have nothing else to do. Either to get some radiation dose, or to starve to death. Press the trigger only once, solve all problems at a glance. I'm leaving. Hope I'll come back.
I'm going with you.
No way! You will just distract me. You'll have to take care of me when I will be coughing up blood from radiation sickness.
It's fine. All we need is a Christine gas mask. So there's just one question I have left. Do you reckon the girl's classmates really did get cursed to die? I mean, she was very inventive in how she wanted them to die. If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd really appreciate you to like this video, subscribe to this channel. But other than that, it was Spook Day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.